Hey there, welcome back to Sea Power. This is Asian Dreams, and this mission is called the Seamonster. I guess that could be us, seeing as I'm starting with a submarine. Jackpot! The intelligence agency has received information regarding the general location and operational orders of several American attack submarines. Oh, we're playing as the Chinese. One of the reports has indicated specific maneuvers near Okinawa. Luckily, we have the Hai Long, a newly built Type 100 class submarine aircraft carrier, and the aging Changzhen 3 SSN 403, a Type 091 or Han class in the vicinity. Both boats have received their orders and will soon reach the AO. Today's targets consist of the Connecticut. You want me to find a Seawolf? A Seawolf class attack submarine, and a newer Hollywood class, the Clint Eastwood. Right. Intercept and sink the American subs. Ah, yes. No, this is perfectly fine. What is this monster of a boat? Yeah, this is the 68,000 ton displacement submarine aircraft carrier, which is apparently capable of launching helicopters. We carry 12 helos? Okay. Hey, if you're gonna give me 12 helicopters and I need to hunt submarines, I'm gonna surface. I probably won't be able to launch these from 200 feet down. We also get access to the Red Banner anti-air missile out to 68 miles. And we have the YJ-18 Eagle Strike anti-surface. So this is actually a very interesting platform because it's a submarine aircraft carrier that has no torpedoes. What this thing, I suppose, does best is just launch stuff. Are you a whale? I mean, this is a mission by sense, so it's most likely a whale. It's also not doing more than 15 knots, and it does not have an electric frequency. That's a whale. Okay, Changzhen, this is the Han class, the Type 091, and they at least have some torpedoes. They also have anti-ship missiles, but I doubt we'll be using those unless a submarine has been forced to the surface. We have anti-submarine torpedoes out to 27 miles, and we have the Fish 3, which is an anti-submarine and anti-surface weapon out to 12 miles. So, slightly less range. We also get 20 noisemakers, and this boat has a top speed of 24 knots. It's not very fast. Could be a problem, as without high speed, you really do not want to get engaged. Why the hell is there an SH-6? Oh, you're... Right, you're something very different. You are a maritime patrol aircraft. Capable of dropping passive buoys, 4 active buoys, and 7 anti-submarine torpedoes. Which cruise at 45 knots. Okay. We also got drop fuel tanks, so we can... Holy crap. Okay, we can fly very, very, very far with this plane. Okay, plan. I want to have this aircraft go here. This area is going to get searched by 2 helicopters, this is going to get searched by 2 helos, and this is going to get searched by 2 helos. I don't know if there's any hostiles. But something doing 28 knots... I think that's a fair bet that that is actually a hostile warship of some variety or another. So this area could very well be heavily contested. And they got a lot of range, probably. Yeah. That's great. I might need to send all of those anti-ship missiles out towards the target. Because otherwise, I don't really know how to keep my helicopters safe as they're hunting for helicopters. Sorry, for submarines. Upscope. And ESM. What a monster this is, though. Good lord. Oh, yeah. 3,000 feet. Speed? Almost 430 knots. What are you exactly? Oh, crap. Oh! Hello, Harriers. Are you sporting harpoons, or what is that? An AMRAAM? At the very least, it is not safe for this aircraft to be here. Oh, crap. Okay, so what's your anti-air range again? Oh shit, I only got 8 anti-ship missiles. I thought I had 24. Nope. Anti-aircraft missile. Can we launch those yet?
Engage track 7008.
Do we need to be on the surface for that? It's the first time I'm launching an anti-air missile from a submarine. Sensors offline. We might need a fire control radar? Unable to deploy underwater. Okay then. Surface. 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 This feels like an awfully bad idea. But if this thing is capable of launching anti-air missiles, or surface-to-air missiles, and then promptly diving again before there's any retaliatory action, I'm gonna go with it. There's the radar mast. Bit of a weird animation, but okay. Can we shoot? Sensor is offline. Oh, there we go.
Track 7008.
Nice. Do I want to launch helos? How fast are those Eagle strikes? 517. Not great, not terrible. Assume hostile. And you're sporting a harpoon. And another. And most likely a whole bay full of, well, shit that's not healthy for me. Putting it mildly. So you gotta go. This thing's doing 12 knots. Yes, yes, it's the Harriers again. 4 of them. Great. Can we engage those? Sorry, with the HQ? No, not really. You guys do have some chaff. You also got defensive ECM. I might need to shoot this thing down with another missile. Do you have a towed array you can stream? You do not. Well, that's great. How good's your active sonar? About 17 kilometers, so that's what, 8 miles and change? 9 miles? It's not very good. Anybody see an aircraft? No, we're 20,000 feet. They're at 3,000. We'll see them soon enough. There you are. No evasive course of action? Okay. Goodbye. So that's that. Hold on, can I kit these out with anti-ship? I can? Okay. And you load out with the Saccade. Saccade? Whatever that is. And that's called the YJ something. This one. 124 miles? Can we launch the whole shebang? Because then I can easily overwhelm the enemy. Yep, here it comes. Suddenly a wild helicopter appears. Sort of. Keep in mind, this is not a custom model. This is a kit bash. And that's why we don't need things like anchor chain or sea lifter for this. But it also causes some of this weird clipping stuff. Yep. Nice. Okay. Okay, this is really interesting. Normally I'd be pretty scared with a submarine on the surface, because that's not where I wish to be. In the case of this helo, I actually think we'll be fine. Or sorry, with the submarine. Yeah, this looks legit. Why not? Closing. So we can send 24 missiles? Just launching all of those helos? The only downside is it takes a while to launch. Getting all those helos up there, everybody's spinning up and ready, one by one by one. That's gonna take time, and it's gonna take the same level of time to... Excuse me, that spot's occupied. It's gonna take the same amount of time to recover them. Do we have an air search radar on this thing? No. We even got a laser designator. How about that? Of course, 257. Guess where he's going. He just detected a fresh helicopter he can eat. No thank you. What I want you to do is kite these Harriers over, and then we can shoot them down. I just need a good fire control lock. And at the moment I don't have that. I want to keep these things as low as possible. I'm going to keep you at 20 feet. Go there. Fangbao 2 is right below or next to him. Quite the Seamonster indeed. Sorry, you're the wrong contacts. Shoot! This is bonkers. Shooting down helicopters. Well, sorry, shooting down a P-8 and then a couple of Harriers with a submarine. The only thing I fear is long-range missiles mounted on the mounted on these boys, which will most likely endeavor to shoot down my helicopters. There is not a whole lot I can do to stop that, short of just shooting them all down. But I can't see all of them yet. Okay, you're a merchant. You're most likely another merchant, which will make this even more interesting. Next helicopters are spinning up. There you go. You are number 3. Maintain 20 feet. Can I put these all in a formation? Normally I don't use helos in a formation, but I guess it could work. Yeah. Seems to work. Not you, though. No, you're not part of the formation. Okay. Yep, missiles. We're getting hit by a fire control radar. There it is. Can we still change the course of these missiles? That's affirmative. Okay, good. More. Your name is the Hailong. Okay. Shoot. 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 Just a couple of spare missiles. Never hurt anybody. Well, except the Americans, I suppose. I find it very amusing that this submarine can do anything but engage submarines. It just doesn't do that very well. Die, American scum. Are you guys American even? No. No, you're Japanese. Okay. Still got a fire control radar lighting me up. Okay, you're 1-4. Maintain 2-0. No, not 200. 2-0. Come on. Crash these things before they start to hunt my helos. We don't have time. I'm surprised they haven't launched yet. Do we know what they're armed with? Yeah, that thing can carry an A120, an AMRAAM. And then everything else but the kitchen sink. Very versatile aircraft. Oh boy, here it comes. That's gonna come at the expense of some helicopters. Jeez, there's a lot of them. We do have chaff. And for the rest, we'll just have to hope. Hope a lot that we don't get hit. Oh, you already chaffed. Okay, we splashed another one. Oh no. Missed. Nope, didn't miss. Okay, we got both the Harriers, but a little late. Missiles are already in the air. You. Join unnamed formation. You're now leader. Come on. I don't think we can actually shoot down an an AA missile. So the only thing this thing can do is just keep going and murder another helo. Those things are expensive, I'll have you know. And pilots even more so these days. Now, the interesting thing is the merchants. Oh, crap. Why does there have to be an F-14? Cease air operations. No further launches. It's just out of missile range. But it's about to enter it. Run away. Are you alone? Affirmative. Okay, we're going to assume he will dodge the first. And we're gonna go again. There. Alright. Status. You are taking off. You're gonna join the formation as well. Formation leader, designate your formation 20 feet. Are you preparing to launch another or you're holding? Or you're just launching that one? Right. Okay, let's hope my missiles get there in time before this thing decides to join the fray. Because it's, it's eagerly looking to join the combat. That's a couple of gunslingers, I think. 4 gunslingers, 2 AMRAAMs, 2 Sidewinders. Fun. Fun for the whole family. Anyway, I gotta do 2 things at the same time. 1, I gotta detect these. 2, I have to figure out how to shoot my missiles without hitting merchants. Which will prove to be interesting. Because I'd rather not have my missiles slam into merchants. Oh boy. I might be able to guide this missile out onto the second target. Come on. Boom. Go. Change course. Yep, it's another F-14. Bad news always comes in pairs, and he at least is aware. He flared. Trying to dodge. Missile's keeping up with him. Dodged again. Missile's losing steam. What's the speed of the F-14 at the moment? 1150. Okay, we need to shoot again. This thing wastes no time opening a missile bay. Alright, join formation unnamed. Join formation unnamed. It's gonna be a big formation, this one. Formation orders. Give me a pattern, a line. That way. Yeah, he managed to survive. It's unfortunate. Again. Do you have a radar? Anything worth mentioning, that is? 97 miles. Good lord. Not really worth mentioning, then again. Okay, so you're gonna be not that useful for us in anything but an ASW role. I think that once we have crashed the party here against the F-14 and then sent missiles against this target here, rather a lot of missiles, we might be able to start operating that aircraft slightly more safely. Oh, he's turning and burning again, but not enough. Goodbye. Okay, excellent. Formation. Go that way. I need to be between those merchants before I can launch. So I suppose we can launch additional aircraft now. How many do I got? 6? 6. That's 12 missiles, which fly supposedly fairly quick, 620. I can launch an additional 8 missiles. And then I have an additional 8 helicopters I can send. You also have anti-ship missiles. But you're fairly in line with that contact. There's a merchant there. How many can you launch? You can launch 6. And you can launch... if those are VLS, we can probably launch as many as we like. Well, up to 6, that is. Okay. I've been making a ton of noise, and so far have not done any ASW. The only ASW asset that I have is here. And considering what we're hunting, that will be quite a challenge. Whale. Unknown. No electric frequency. Whale. There he is again. He's going to 60 feet. 50 feet. This guy here. 40. You don't go to this depth at 15 knots without knowing you're going to get detected. It just doesn't happen. There's a whole convoy here. Just a bit more and we should be able to launch. Right there, that's where I want to be. I don't know what's on the other end here. It could be Japanese ships, it could be Americans. I don't know. Anything like an Adams isn't that big of a deal. It could be a Haruna, which has almost no defenses. That would be interesting. We have it on sonar. It's a steam plant. I doubt they'd be using a gearing, and Austin is a landing ship, which has no business being here, so I'm gonna say it's a Haruna. Oh, you guys all carry dipping sonar. What? Oh, that's another whale. Oh, sent in his whales. Alright. Salvo all of it. There we go. Go on the back launching. Away, away. Okay, Fangbao 7. What I want you to do is go there and start dipping. Fangbao 1. Fangbao 3. Fangbao 5 and 6 go here. Fangbao 2-1 goes there. And I'm gonna launch ASW birds right now. I guess those could be killers to some extent. You guys carry 1 torpedo, you guys carry 4. I'm gonna launch 2 killers and 2 hunters. Or rather, 2 ASW generals, because they also carry sonobuoys. There appears to be no ASW hunter loadout, so we'll just have to use these as they are. Okay, so the plan is we're going to start dipping on various locations and figuring out if there is anything there. Our sono buoys are unavailable, so the dipping sonar is the only thing I have, which has an active range of about 7 miles. That would mean that I can pretty quickly find anything and everything inside this search area. The only thing I gotta do then is follow up with it. And keep in mind, we're still hunting a Seawolf class, which is rather dangerous. What's the weapon seeker on these? Oh, good enough. You'll find the target. Okay. Excellent. Oh yeah. Mark it up. 15 knots. Electric frequency? Not found. Whale. I actually want you to go there. Alright, in the meanwhile, we should have a helo almost airborne. This is a killer. You're gonna go there. And then the next guy. You're the other killer. I want you to go to this circle here. You're gonna search here. You're gonna search there. You're gonna search there. Missiles should be arriving fairly shortly, as it's not very long of a leap for these missiles to go. What the hell? Why are the Soviets out here? Why is there an Admiral Gorskov class? The Admiral Amelko. Okay. Well, it's a good thing for them. They're not sailing at 20 knots, because I would have probably killed them by now. I would have probably engaged that. Ooh, this guy's almost... Well, not sure. Contact. Second contact. Something shooting at it. Chaff.
Track 7053 is classified. Hostile warship.
It's a Tachikaze.
Contact faded. Track 7 on state. Contact
You're not a very modern ship, are you?
054.
Standard missile 1, ASRock, and guns. Only defenses, noisemaker, and chaff. Yeah, with all due respect, but you're not that big of a deal. We're gonna all plow into this ship. Which will completely massacre it, but it's... yeah. It's not a great strike, this one. Then again, I was expecting more resistance, based on the simple fact that I had faced more resistance so far. Tipping sonar. Yeah, we took out a Haruna. Okay. Not bad. As we're on the surface anyway, we might as well. Salvo 4, target Tachikaze. 1 away, 2 away, 3 away, 4 away. Nope, hostile. Okay, dude. I want you to go active with that dipping sonar. Are you still streaming that thing, or what? Currently below the layer. So supposedly, we can detect out to about 7 miles. We have an active range of 13 kilometers. I'm gonna round it up. Sorry, yeah, that's... what, 7 times 1.852? How much is that? I think we're not finding anything though. Deploy. 7 times 1.852. 12.96. So 7 miles. Alright. So ideally, within 7 miles, we can find anything. That means with these two, I should be able to detect anything. Turn it active. You guys are both below the layer. And we are not picking anything up. That is interesting. Leads me to believe that there might not be anything below the layer. Switch to above the layer. Pull that thing in a bit. Now, there were 4 reported noise zones, but there are only supposedly 2 submarines we're hunting. So it could very well be that they're not in these first 2 circles. You go here. You're a killer. You go here. Yeah, we're not detecting anything here. Okay. Now, as this is an ASW operation, I'm going to assume this will take me a bit more time. So, this is going to be part 1. In part 2, we will find those American submarines. We will hunt a few more Japanese ships. And we'll be home for our Chinese tea and rice, I suppose. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. And I'll see you soon for part 2.